It's the week of November 11th. I'm Jen with World News 1. Machines will rule the world, according to an international conference on surveillance taking place in London this week. It's not just cameras in the streets, it's technology watching our every move. On our cell phones, on the internet, our credit card histories, everything. We are being watched, the conference concluded. In job news for 20-somethings, the top 10 jobs this week for pay and reduced stress levels are software engineer, college professor, financial advisor, human resource analyst, physician assistant, market research, and computer IT analyst, real estate appraiser, pharmacist, and psychologist. Those of you studying medieval basket weaving might want to rethink that one. In fitness news, a man was escorted from Planet Fitness Gym in Wappinger Falls, New York, no relation to Judge Wapner, for grunting. No grunting, screaming, bandanas, or do-rags are allowed, according to a sign on the wall. Planet Fitness is trying to decrease the musclehead environment. And get this, they even have a siren on the wall that lights up when you hear some grunts. Woo! Woo! Amman, Jordan, this Middle Eastern city leads the way in socioeconomic lifestyle changes for young men and women whose average family size dropped from 7.4 children to 5.6 in recent years. Illiteracy has declined from 68% to 10%. 97% of the children are in school, and the gross domestic product increased threefold from $4 billion in 1980 to $12 billion in 2005. Good job, Jordan. Beijing, China, leaders from 24 African countries are attending a Friendship, Peace, and Development Conference hosted by the Chinese government this week, as China continues to expand its economic broad base around the world. Meanwhile, Russia has become the #1 arms dealer in the world, surpassing the USA. Russia sold more weapons in 2005 since the collapse of the Soviet Union, according to Pravda news agency. Good God, that is a scary thought. Seychelles Islands off East Africa, known for pirates, white sand beaches, and political unrest, have become the Pacific Rim's most popular tourist destination. Just make sure you bring those AKs and your RPGs when you decide to sail those waters. Washington, USA, NASA, and the Commerce Department say the White House have muzzled scientists from speaking out on global warming. Oh no, really? How could they? That's not like them at all, really. Here in Boulder, University of Colorado space astronauts will repair the Hubble Space Telescope and extend the 16-year-old observatory's life until 2013. And finally, in cultural news, a letter carrier in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was attacked and bitten by a 1.5-pound squirrel. Oh my God. The animal ran up her leg, scratched her in her back as she screamed mercilessly. This is the first squirrel attack in the 230-year postal history. Apparently this little squirrel didn't like the early arrival of Christmas sponge cakes. And as a final note, this newscast brings the year anniversary of World Channel 1 networks. And we do have viewers from all over the world, including places from Brazil, Australia, Russia, Europe, China, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, the USA, and especially our boys in Iraq. We miss you, and be safe. Come home soon. I'm Jen with World News 1. We bring you Boulder. We bring you the world.